me and wish nothing but the best for me. That's it. But as far as some of her main circle or minions or, groupies or whatever you would like to label them as, I have a lot to say about them. All of FOE is not bad, y'all. I promise to God on my daddy, may he rest his soul. All of FOE is not bad. I promise you that. I know that firsthand. But there are some really, really, really evil ones in that very close, tight, direct one-on-one nature circle. And if your family, I would never. I have brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles, cousins, nieces, nephews, just like everybody else, right? Oh, that is so pretty. Oh my God, look at that. My bad. I don't get to see this kind of stuff. I'm not popular. That's what they said. But anywho, that was really cute. Whoever sent that, y'all, hey, y'all go for it. That's the win for me. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I would never drag my family members like that. Not across the internet, because you can't take that back. What she did to me was embarrassing as fuck. Like I broke down and cried.
So what was done to you?
She exposed all of my text messages on a conversation that me and her had, which was nothing bad. It was never a secret. You know what I'm saying? She tried to put me out there like, oh, she one of the ones that was begging, and I knew she was messy from the beginning. You don't know none of that shit about me because you don't know me. You didn't take the time to get to know me. You know what I'm saying? So all the text messages, everybody keeps asking about them. Maybe one day, when I get popular on this app, I will expose them myself because there's nothing to hide.
I mean, so what was the Texas about?
So basically, the one she
Thank
really
you,
showed.
Nene. Bye, sugar. Mwah.
Thank you for the gift, y'all. The one that she showed basically said that I was asking her for prayers, begging her to, just to
What's
ask.
wrong with asking for somebody to pray for you?
Listen, FWA, I
That's
promise you.
begging.
I guess because I
Oh,
never I never asked her for anything else other than to do. Okay, so it's not a secret. I have sickle cell disease. Anybody
oh, I'm
who asks and
sorry.
wants to know, I am a sickle cell patient. I wanted to do when I heard Netra talking about the sickle cell walk. Yes, if I was begging for that, hell yeah, I'll do it a fucking again. But I was begging for supporters to come and walk with me because I never done it before. I wanted to honor myself as a warrior, and I wanted to honor my cousin who passed away a long time ago from this disease. I have family members who have already left here because of the same disease that I carry. So
I'm sorry, sugar.
if I'm wrong for begging for support for that,
Oh,
then fuck it, I'll continue to be wrong.
no, you're not wrong for asking for prayers.
I was
No, you're
begging.
not. You're not wrong for asking for prayers. People, you supposed to ask for people to pray for you. That's more prayers out here in the world for you. That's more blessings for you, sugar.
I was
No.
there was a time in my life I had a season where I was begging her to pray for me because I was in a custody battle over my kids that I won, by the way. So fuck y'all.
Oh,
Fuck how you feel. I won my custody battle and my kids belong to me, bitches. So
they
say
made
what
in
you
front of
want.
you about that?
That's it. That's all. Like
Did they make in front of you about that?
that's it. That's all it was. I got two crowdfunds, and I'm not the only one. The crowdfund when she did those gas giveaways, I did that twice. That was it. That was it, and I won. But
That's bold.
you drug my name. You've been dragging me because of Quay on this app. And fuck what y'all say. By any means necessary, me and my kids gonna win. Period. I'm not gonna go to hell with y'all. Will I laugh with y'all? Will I love with y'all? Will I fellowship with y'all? Yes. But as far as y'all hitting me low, I'm gonna take every fucking blow behind mine. Period. And by myself, cause won't nobody else do it. But as long as God continue to put breath in my body, the
That's
rest of y'all
bold.
have fun. Have fun.
That's bold.
I
I'm
don't gotta
sorry.
be popular on TikTok. I'm popular in real life. And yes, I trolled them only because they trolled me. They trolled me first. They picked the beef, and they only pick beef with they feel like people. They only pick beefs with people that they feel like are weak. and they can't handle themselves and aren't gonna, you know what I'm saying, stand up in the paint. I don't give a fuck. I will put all of my text messages on the floor. I
Yeah, okay,
never
so
said
baby, I got
anything about her.
a question. So I got a question. Who made fun of you? Who are the evil ones that you are saying made fun of you during your hard times in life? And before you leave, I'm going to pray with you.
But okay, so Big Quay was the first one that ever started this shit between, you know what I'm saying? But then Netra put it out there that the comment cousins was screenshotting me because I was over in the bando agreeing with some of the comment cousins from over there. So really
Okay,
when
you
I
you are entitled to your own opinion. You don't have to
but
agree with
But
everybody.
that's the thing. I realize now that she done put me out there, and that's what I did not want to believe it. And so many people had warned me and told me, and I still refuse to believe it. I'm gonna be honest. I still don't want to see that bad part of that, right? But the more I see and I look at this shit, I've been watching and listening all week. The way they dragged LT, the way they still dragging her, I'm gonna be real, y'all. I had to go back and apologize to that lady because my heart said, Blue, you fucked up. You started that shit. You started that hate train. You was wrong for that. And this is you know what I'm saying? Everything that goes around comes around. So I went to LT's live and I apologized to that lady in front of all of her people. And then some, the ones inside her room and outside. Because I know better. When you know better, you do better. And I'm 43. These people that's doing this malicious shit, they in their 60s. They in their 50s. Y'all wrong as fuck. Y'all supposed to be teaching me how to be better so that I can teach my daughter how to be better. But y'all teaching me how to teach my daughter to go to hell and to fuck over people. And then you want to sit back and say, oh my God, look at what's going on in the world. It be fun and games until the shit be on your doorstep. It be fun and games until it be on your doorstep. I've been with Netra for 3 years, y'all. Netra going on 4 years. I done seen a lot. I done heard a lot. I done listen. I done kept my mouth quiet over a lot of stuff. Over a lot of stuff. And I'm still gonna keep my mouth quiet. So if you expecting me to give you secrets, I ain't got nothing for you. Go ask the next one. Cause I don't get down like that. Whatever me and you discuss, friends with attitude, if it was just me and you discussing it, it's gonna stay that way. If I tell any of y'all I'ma ride or die with you, that's what I mean. Nigga, we ain't finna go, you know what I'm saying, catch an armored truck and then I'ma be snitching and shit. Hell no. I don't know nothing. I don't get down like that.
So do you feel like they made a mockery of your life situation?
I feel like they made a mockery of me, period. Period. And I don't feel like she left nothing out. I feel like she intentionally tried to what you say, uh destroy me as a person and my character.
Hmm.
Like I reached out to legal aid because I just dropped 6 bands to make sure that I could keep full custody of my kids. But guess what? I'm gonna go use this legal aid because what you did, Netra, to me, and I ain't done nothing to you, was wrong as fuck.
I'm sorry that you went through that, babe. I am. I'm really sorry that you went through that. I don't think that people's life situations should be laughed at or mocked at or anything. Even though, we make jokes and stuff, but situations to where you ask somebody to pray for you, I do not believe that should be used. Hey,
Yes,
kid.
son. Yeah. I'm sorry.
It
Hold
should
on.
be used against you. Does anybody else on the panel have anything to say?
I apologize. My son was yelling at me.
Oh
He
no,
was
just
7,
take care of the
y'all.
babies. Take care of your babies. Take care of your babies. And it's bad that when you share something that situation. Oh, I don't know about that. When you share your life situations with someone, and then they make a mockery of your lifestyle or what you're going through in life, I just can't agree with that kind of stuff happening. So I am sorry that you went through that. You're not the first one. Another young lady came over here named Tam. She said that she went through something similar. And we watch with our own eyes what's going on with similar people on the panel. Some people you just stay out of the mess because they're going to go back anyway. You said
Nah,
a
you
lot.
ain't got but one time to tell me FWA. I ain't welcome. You ain't got to wear. The one thing I praise my dad about, and I know he loving this right now in heaven, is my dad did tell me. He said, you know what I'm saying? He said, Blue. He said, I'm gonna tell you something. He said, I'm gonna tell you two things. I want you to always carry with you, and I want you to teach your kids. He said, you always teach your kids that you never go where you not wanted and you not welcome. That was the first thing. Then he said, you show your kids and you teach your kids and you make sure you understand what I'm saying. And he told all me and my brothers and sisters this. He said, you never, and I hate that word. I used to tell dad, stop saying that. Never is not a good word to say. But he used to say, you never entertain a fucking clown. You entertain that clown, you just became a part of their circus.
That's right.
I won't do it.
A
I
clown
won't
can't
do it.
perform by themselves, right?
Exactly, and I get that now. And it's sad that my dad had to transition for me to really get the meaning of it. But if it was not for Miss Netra exposing it to me, and I'm not calling her a clown. I'm calling her actions and her behaviors cloud like
But you
antics.
wouldn't be the first one.
I
Um,
mean, no, I'm not. But I'm
you
I'm
wouldn't
I'm
be the
not gonna
first
do
one.
what they sit back and
No,
say. They
and a
sit back
lot
and
of them didn't, right? Because they respect her in that manner, right? Um, but I will say this: in order to get respect, you got to give it, right? I have
exactly.
another person up in the box that went through the kind of the same thing. They had a big blow up and all the things. To be honest, you really want to be respectful of your support. And a lot of people don't see that some of their main characters be the problem that's on their panel. I could thank God for a lot of my main characters on the panel. They're not shit starters, they're not shit stirrers. Some of them are messy, but we don't handle each other like that. You understand what I'm saying? You are welcome to come and be around us and laugh and have your own opinion because we're free thinkers over here. Nobody is going to get mad at you for talking and saying that you don't agree because we're all humans and we don't have to agree with each other. That's not how we do it over here. If you do not agree with something, all right, I can't get mad at you for your own opinion. You are yourself. That's what you're supposed to be.
Well, I just got told by another person who you know what I'm saying, I was really like, I'm like, you're cool. Like, I don't have no problem with you. I don't judge y'all for, you know what I'm saying, what somebody else tells me about you. I judge you for who you show me you are, who you present yourself as to me, right? But now since we're gonna put it on the floor, and I apologize to her, but it was hurtful to hear her still tell
Thank you,
me
love.
I just can't do it. So yeah, I'm gonna put another name on it. You know what I'm saying? I praise Scooter. I was like, Scooter, you cool. I fucks with you the long way. You know what I'm saying? Because of who you showed me. But Scooter made sure she told me the other night she's Team Nitra, so she can't fuck with me because I fuck with Kev the Comic.
You can fuck with whoever you want to fuck with. I don't care who you fuck with. Your relationship with me don't got nothing to do with the relationship with someone else. And I think that's weird as hell for people to say because they fuck with certain other people, they can't fuck with you the way you fuck with them because they fuck with other folks. My relationship with you is my relationship with you. It don't got shit to do with what you and somebody else do. But says that's that what you call it
Group
mentality.
thinking.
Yeah, that's that bullshit that we don't be on over here because all these people on this box fuck with other creators that I might not fuck with, but I still fuck with them is because I fuck with them. It's a personal relationship. Hi, you gonna take your ass downstairs now?
Hey
Uh-huh.
friends,
Hey,
I just want to say that appreciate you letting me take a nap because the beds that we bought for the new house are nice and cozy. But Lady Blue, let me say this. I don't know the situation between you and Netra. Let me just say this. It's happened to you. It's happened to me. And before it happened to me, it happened to 7 other people that I know, I knew, and I was friends with. So sometimes we have to look and say, the problem ain't necessarily us because there's a pattern. And I know from personal experience that there are some people on this app that if you do not think like them, they're not fucking with you no matter how much support you give them. If they cannot mind fuck you, if they cannot boss you around, if they cannot control you, they're not gonna fuck with you. Hey, bald head.
I appreciate that. And the crazy part is, it was brought back to me that I'm panel hopping now, and I'm just trying to go and befriend all the ops, and really I'm just, what I'm saying, I'm here on TikTok solely because it's an outlet outside of my life situation that I was dealing with. I was in a really dark space fighting to keep my head above water so that I could keep my children, right, from an abuser. I'm not scared to put my testimony out there because that's exactly what it is. It's a testimony. But you can't use my testimony. Understand, my God. You can't use my testimony against me. It's for me to be
Amen.
tested in his sight, for me to learn from it. So, like, what I'm saying? I do teach my kids. I break that whole word down, testimony. You know what I'm saying? And for my 7 year olds getting ready to be 8, I break it down in simplest forms. Your story. Tell your story.
Mm-hmm.
And don't let nobody stop you from telling your story, whether it's right, wrong, indifferent to them. You know what I'm saying? Your story is each one teach one. You know what I'm saying? If you don't teach but one little girl, because I have a daughter, if you don't teach but one son, because I got two of them, if y'all don't teach but one other little boy and little girl, you know what I'm saying? You you
Mm-hmm.
you've done a lot. You've done a lot more than
Mm-hmm.
what you think you did, right? So at the end of the day, I'm 43 fucking years old. I'm still learning. And then people go, well, Blue, why don't you respect women? Because look at the elder women teaching me how to be messy and malicious and, you know what I'm saying, evil. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that energy on me so that I can put it on my children. That's crazy work.
Well, Lady Blue, it's just like
Wait a minute now.
I think Bray. Oh Lord, not oh Lord, we got the potato over here. I think it was Bray. It might have. I don't know who said it, but earlier in court today, I want to say it was in court. Let me just say this. I heard somebody previously on a live somewhere today say this. These elders want the young folks to respect them, but the elders are worse than the young folks. I want to say Bray King said something very similar to that in court today. Please don't quote me, but I think he did. He said, "Now, why would the young folks respect people who act worse than they do? They think they're owed respect because they're a quote unquote elder. No, you're owed respect based on how you treat people."
Right. I agree.
Well, I'm still learning a little bit about it. I got a daughter. My daughter, 31 years old. Friends, y'all, everybody I know, I told y'all that. I ain't no 30. I got a 31-year-old daughter. So with me being the mother of a 31-year-old daughter, I lost my mother when I was younger. I don't come on here to try to bring women down. I just do not want to do that. So I don't know what anybody would consider being elder, but if I can be able to be around a crowd of women that want to be happy, want to do stuff, and for some reason, yeah, it gets on our nerves being on here. It brings us down sometime, but everybody gonna stand up, and don't nobody deserve to be silenced. Anytime anybody think that it's cool to shut somebody up, that's never the way to go. That's why I love coming over here on a couple of other platforms or whatever. If they feel like, oh, we shut her out and all this stuff. No, I was never shut out. I left because I know where to go to where I know how to have an adult conversation and be able to have people lift me up. I don't want to be around people that's going to bring me down. That don't help me. Now, like I said, my daughter is 31 years old, and I am doing my best. And I come on here, I don't find too many people my age say that, they got an older daughter like me, and I got two grandkids. And I'm doing my best every day to make sure when I go to my daughter's house, make sure her stuff is up to power. I'm learning. You hear me? But I'll be damned if I come on this internet and then try to look down at a younger girl, because you know why? I was there before. I was there. I was young. We all was. So for if the elderly women, whatever the younger age call us, if they out there doing it, yeah, they need to be called out on it. That ain't cool. How y'all have these young women come around? Like I said, I'm still learning. These young women come around, and if they want to look up to us, it ain't all about drama, not all the time. That's why they say it's for the love of money. Now everybody want to be a little messy, but when you got to do it every day and think that you got to, talk about numbers and try to bring people down and all that stuff, that's not my life. And it shouldn't be yours, baby. But guess what? The sun always shine on the other side of the street, even when it's pouring.
Amen to that. I will say this. I agree with what you ladies are saying. I wholeheartedly do. And I just told somebody yesterday what I'm noticing and what I have noticed throughout this week is it ain't nothing about a lot of people, I guess, 'cause I'm trying to make sure I word this right. I've noticed a lot of people are more focused on the messenger than the message. I'm the type of person I focus on the message, right? I'm still human, and like you said, you're still learning. I don't think that just because you're, in your 50s or 60s, because hell, that ain't but 9, 10 years older than me to an extent, depending on where you are, right? I don't think that just because you're in those numbers, to me, you're still young. So when I say elders, I'm talking about those who are supposed to be more mentally matured. I'm not saying your number as in how many years you've been on God's beautiful earth. You get what I'm saying? I'm saying your mind, your mental. That's what I'm focused on. And when your mental don't align with your message, because your actions overpower, it becomes a problem for me. I can't speak for nobody else. I've been coming all over. I go all over TikTok. I go to debate talk. I go to, you know what I'm saying? I go everywhere. I've been in and out of Friends Live for the past 3 years. I've been Black Diamond. I go everywhere. So for me, it's more or less about the messages than the messengers. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold it personally against you. One, because I don't really know you, right? But I'm trying to choose. I'm trying to choose
Hey,
my.
Lady T. I'm sorry. Lady. That's what I'm going to call you because I got a Lady T too. Hey,
Okay.
lady. Let me ask you a question. Would you take the message from this fat ass potato correctly?
Oh my God, I'm done.
You know what? It depends. I'm gonna be honest here, because that's the only way my heart knows to be. It depends on what the message is from that potato. Like let's just all be adults here. It depends on the message from that. I wouldn't care if it was, the a watermelon or the potato. If the message is for me and it's of value, I'm gonna take it for just that, not from who or what it came from. But you kind of cute with the potato though. That's kind of dope. I ain't seen that.
Now, friends, you gonna have them out here saying that you look like a bald-headed potato head.
I don't give a fuck what they say.
That ain't cute, y'all. That look like me.
I don't give a
I'm
fuck.
done.
Y'all
Oh
see,
my
when this
God.
belly go to rocking, don't come to knocking. Don't
La
give a
Oh
la
fuck.
Lord,
la
child.
la what friend
Yes,
say?
ma'am.
La, shut your mouth, shut your mouth.
Shut your
No, girl.
ass
She
up.
said, "There you go." That's what she.
La!
Shut your ass up.
See, that's
Oh
the
man.
thing. A lot of motherfuckers don't know how to make y'all laugh. I know how to make y'all laugh and
And I
smile.
need it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I need it. Thank you.
We all do.
You
Laugh
know,
is good medicine for the soul.
that's all
Excuse
I'm
me. And it
saying.
is. But I remember a point in time when we was on Messy Talk with nothing but laughter. It was comedy. It was funny. It was, but I mean, we had some real serious moments. We had some real snot nose moments. Like I've been here for a minute, y'all. I'm just popular now because hell, she threw me off the island.
I
She done left.
mean, but let me ask y'all a question though, right? Let me ask y'all a question. Let me go ahead and dig this root, right? Um, when people kick you off the island, aren't there other islands to pick you up and uplift you into another space and time to make you feel different than where you feel when you was somewhere kicked out of and they didn't appreciate you there?
And that's why when you
And
asked, I
is
accepted. That's why when you asked, I accepted. When I was moving and scrolling the streets, like I go in spaces, I tap, I say hello, and I usually keep it moving. I'm in and out depending on the conversations and the topics, right? So I did the same thing to AJ. AJ called my name. She called everything. So she's like,
He won't speak
you
on
know,
Bright Eyed Regal and FOE's fighting. I said that too, messy liar. I
nope,
said
she
that
not.
too. I said that too. I said, well, we dragging LT. Why ain't nobody speaking on the two fights? Because it was more than one fight. Why they not speaking on the two fights? Uh-huh. Because I know about
wait.
those fights.
What's the two
There's one
fights
more.
though?
Why is somebody not speaking on the ice bucket incident, and why is somebody not speaking on the tumbler to the stomach incident? But anyway,
Yep,
I'm
No,
gonna
and
go
the
I
mind my
did.
police was
business.
called
Yes,
in.
I did. Wait a minute now. I did speak on that, LaLa, baby. I don't know. You was up in the box, but I spoke
Girl,
on
I was
that.
Yeah,
I
you
falling
was
spoke on
asleep.
the
asleep,
I
La
told
bucket
you
La,
I
when
got.
fight.
Nicole said
I
something about
told you
little
I
son
got comfy over here.
being hit with the Stanley Cup.
Now
Mm-hmm.
Not
I
the
said
Stanley.
so. We did
Damn.
speak on that, baby. We ain't
We
leave that
spoke
out.
on
You
the
know over
elder
here.
abuse,
Okay,
but
I
let's
was
talk
asleep.
about why y'all talking about LT being the distracted on the ship it. The police was called for those fights.
Oh
Nobody
child.
spoke
Wait a
on that
minute.
Mm.
In my Louis Armstrong voice.
I
Lord,
cannot. Wait, so seriously? I done missed something? Hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah,
Let's
y'all.
run it
Hold
back.
on. I gotta say this.
Yeah, I
I
missed
get
it.
so sick and tired of people saying LT is a liability, but when you got your mods in the box who have openly admitted to digging up people's personal information and
Doxing all
doxing
the
folks,
folks.
don't sit here and call LT no quote unquote a liability
Oh,
when
they
your
in a
homies
relationship and they were
and your
fighting.
goons and your whoever's are
Who
over
was
here doing
fighting?
diabolical shit. And the people are of people who hold licenses. So let's go a step further and say that the behavior that they do is also unethical to
But
their
let's talk
licenses.
about why the police was called. They didn't call the police on LT. They called the police on them other folks.
girl, they y'all mean to tell me? Wait a minute, hold on. Y'all saying, but they probably be like, "Oh Lord, who cares? Y'all streamers. We don't give a fuck. We just having fun and we need to laugh." Now, if y'all saying
Now
that
we
they was
over here
talking,
telling the truth and thinking for ourselves.
yes, bring it. So wait a minute. So let me say this, please. Let me. I want to get it out, but I don't want to be laughing. So y'all said, like basically other shit just went on, and whatever the case may be. But then when other shit went really, really on, they don't want to talk about it.
So the
Yeah,
girlfriend
they don't
called the
want to talk about
police
it
on the
because
trans girlfriend. Who in there is transit?
If you
they
gonna
don't want
talk
to talk
about it,
about
look,
it
y'all.
because it
If
jeopardizes Netra. If we gonna
Thank
talk
you for
about it,
no,
hearing
no,
us.
let's talk
no,
about it
just
I
if we
all
don't
the
give
hold
a
on,
way.
hold on.
damn.
If
I'm
we
listening to. Oh yes, FOE opposition. Yes, I misheard of that. So FOE opposition is trans.
Yes.
Well, I don't know, but let me, please, let me get this out. I can't. My stomach hurt. So my thing is like this: if we all out together, we can't just talk about
Ah.
Nikki and Lala's story. We got to talk about everything.
That's right.
Everything.
So now
Everything.
y'all said it was.
Also, opposition, FOE opposition, and Bright
Lord.
Eyed was fighting they boyfriend and
Yep.
girlfriend. But why was we hearing this from the messy liar and not hearing that? And y'all picking on LT and her cobbler problems. Uh huh.
Yo, that
Oh
potato is
Lord. Well, I
wild.
heard that cobbler. I heard the cobbler was trying to take a cruise on the cruise boat.
Oh,
That's
they
all I'm
covering
saying.
it up. Why
Of
cover it
course
up when
they
y'all
are.
couldn't cover up LT about to get her some pickle?
Because number one, they gonna cover each other up because that's what they do. They cover to each other's asses when it's the mods and the OGs and all them other
It ain't
whatever
no
they want to
more
call them.
OGs. Them is new people. Them is not the
Okay,
same.
wait, friends, can I say this? Do you protect your purse?
Hell yeah. Yes.
Okay, that's what
Depending.
she's doing. She's protecting her purse. I mean, it's just common sense.
Um,
It's okay. Your biggest shooter over here, right? You're gonna protect it at all costs, right?
Um, oh,
No, I'm not gonna protect my purse at all costs. Cause that's
let
just
me
like if my purse
stop
went
that.
walking down the bar.
Let me fix that. Let me help you. I'm loyal to those who are loyal to me. It's not about a purse. I'm loyal to those who are loyal to me outside of this platform here. It ain't
Okay,
got nothing to do with no
I,
money.
I,
I'm loyal to my loyalters, all
I
right?
understand. I was just asking a question. I wasn't saying you per se, but I'm
No, no,
okay.
no. I'm telling you, that's me per se. I
Right,
tell
but
them to be loyal to me when they're not in the room, and I'm loyal to them when they're in and out of the room.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
So okay.
Hey,
So
Floss.
let me just put it on the floor. Here it is. That inner circle, they are loyal to each other. That's why you're not getting the dirt on those selected people. But it's also a part of the purse. You know that your chapstick and your wallet go hand in hand when you put it in that purse. And when you take that purse, when you leave out your door, you take that purse everywhere. You make sure you're not laying that wallet down. You're not laying your chapstick, your keys, whatever's in your purse. You're not laying it down when you leave the house. Netra is not gonna lay that purse down. All of those people play a position.
Oh. Okay, so that's why she was willing to fall out with me, even though I didn't talk about her at all, and it had nothing to do with me because those people over there are coins to her, right? Is that what we getting? All right.
I'm as
That's
broke as
exactly
hell.
what she's talking about.
I'm as broke as hell. I don't have no money. I've never
So
done nothing to Netra.
you wasn't a part of the coin purse, so you was easy to be dropped.
Bingo. You said it, I didn't.
Oh, I'm just saying, but you ain't tell me I was wrong, child.
And we
This
ain't going to,
house
because
is
right is right and wrong is
blue,
wrong.
red, white, and blue. Mm.
I'm just saying. I'm just
Oh,
saying.
I wasn't valuable because I wasn't dropping enough coins.
I wasn't. I
Oh,
wasn't valuable because I wasn't dropping enough coins. I wasn't
if
valuable
you're
because I
not
wasn't bringing
buying
you
her
no. I
friendship, she
wasn't.
ain't care for
I wasn't.
you.
Right. I wasn't valuable because I wasn't buying your friendship. I became an op the moment I spoke up with people that you already kicked off the island. See, I started communicating with the people that you
Ooh.
had already kicked off that I didn't know nothing about. When I saw it and I responded to it, I got kicked off.
Mm. No, it's not like that over here. We go by loyalty and not coins, okay? I go to if somebody jump up in the box and say, hey, friends didn't say that. That's not what friends said, and that ain't how it went. That's who the fuck I'm loyal to. Because you got my back when I'm not on this app and you got my back when I'm not in the room. They ain't got nothing to do with coins. I can get coins. I can buy coins and feel and give to people like I do all the time. I can motherfucking get out here and get some motherfucking bread to
But
give back to my
you
supporters.
only
It's not
family if
about
you touching grass with her. I wasn't family because I hadn't touched any grass with her.
I don't gotta touch no grass, and I didn't touch grass with her ass, so that don't mean nothing. I motherfucking was dogged out because I didn't tell Nicole to shut the fuck up. I didn't tell Nicole to shut the fuck up and side with other people. That's not what I'm gonna do. Nicole ain't me, and I ain't Nicole. Nicole can say what the hell she want to say and do what the hell she want to do. Long as I ain't talking about you and our relationship is good, that's all that should matter. But the fact that you're willing to say fuck me for a crowd of people that pay you to like them, I'm okay with that because I have people.
Yeah,
Tam
well,
did say that, Trish. She not the only one that said that. If you ain't got no money to give them, they don't fuck with you. Tam did say that.
she
Yes,
did.
Tam did. Tam said it. Lady said it. Shit, it's been other people that say it too.
Yeah, I'm,
But
cause
how many times are y'all gonna get these people that get up in these boxes and say the same damn things before you fucking believe them?
yeah, I'm not. Please don't try to buy my friendships. I
To
was
be
getting
honest, I'm
zero.
not. To be honest, I'm not gonna fuck with somebody I know don't fuck with me.
Right.
If you don't fuck with me the way I fuck with you, just because your cult, I said something about your cult, and you mad at me for saying something about the people around you, then fine. I can't be mad at other motherfucking creators for saying something about these folks in this box. If
Well,
you say something about them and you ain't got no receipts, I don't give a fuck. It don't got nothing to do with me. They be saying a lot of shit about LaLa. She even got mad at me because I fuck with LaLa. I don't gotta fuck with somebody because y'all don't want me to. I'ma fuck with people because I want to. Y'all don't control me. That's the whole thing about messy disabled talk. Y'all think somebody about to go by the beat of your drum. No, I go by the beat of my own drum and guitar. And as y'all can see, my own goddamn two-bit. All right? All right. Disabled talk. Yep, we got disabled talk, retirement home talk. We got rug talk, because you ain't no goddamn way in hell y'all gonna tell me the folks that go to the clouds don't be beyond the goddamn clouds. They snort so much goddamn sugar, it's bigger than boogers, all right? Pay attention. Pay
Yo, that
attention.
potato is taking me out. I'm weak.
Pay attention when they talk about it, mention the minds, and she going, oh yeah, I'm sure. What's up, Chris? Goddess of fall. What's wrong? Y'all listen. I know a lot of y'all get mad because my mouth is flyer than a fly trap. God damn it, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn, but y'all ain't gonna get no motherfucking truth out the rest of these motherfuckers because they all trying to kumbaya and hold hands. I ain't trying to kumbaya and hold nobody motherfucking hand. I'm gonna tell the truth about your ass like you would motherfucking tell rug talk. You know what rug talk is. You know that? You know. That Ike Turner talk. Okay? Okay. That stuff whiter than my
And
teeth.
another thing. Hello, y'all.
Yeah, what's your other thing?
And another thing, when they be saying like, "Oh, it's messy
Hey,
talk," oh, we can say what we want to say, but guess what? The people have a choice to be in the mess, glance in the mess, and go somewhere where they can laugh and be happy. You hear me? So it ain't. I'll be feeling that sometimes too, but I'm like, oh, it ain't over. Where everybody trying to make it seem like everybody's platform is hell. No, it's not. Like right now, I am enjoying myself. I am drinking my little Moet, enjoying myself, having a wonderful time, having
I didn't
a
know.
wonderful
I
conversation.
didn't
And I
know this
love that you do
platform
have
was
a
hell.
platform for people that will not be muted, will not be shut down.
I didn't know my platform was hell. I know we down in the dirt right now in the deltas, but I didn't know my platform was hell. Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Who
I
said
don't
this
see it as
platform was hell?
right. I
I
don't
mean,
see
it
it as
can
hell.
be hell, but not in a positive way. In a negative way, sometimes we be cutting the fuck up over here. That's okay.
So
I don't
LaLa
know, cause
Bear,
y'all see this belly on this potato. I ain't never seen a potato move like this.
LaLa Bear asked why you were kicked off the island. What did
Oh
you do?
Lord. Oh Lord.
I mean, Miss Nicole, Miss Blue Boots. I know why your ass was kicked off. Do
Okay,
I
so
think
I'll
it was?
keep it short. I'll keep it short and simple, right?
Oh, we do got
Um,
3 of y'all boat thrower office over here. I forgot.
uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'll
you
keep
do.
it short and simple. She got mad at me.
Wait a
Some
minute
one
now.
of
Hold up. Wait a minute. No. Wait. Now, wait a minute. Did I hear somebody say, Nicole, Miss Blue Boots, you know why I was kicked out? I ain't never been kicked out of nowhere.
I did. I was
Never
just
been
being
kicked out.
funny, love. It was just a
Oh,
joke. It wasn't serious.
Who said that?
Lady Blue did. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to be offensive. I was
Well,
just
hey,
being.
lady, look, hey, Lady Blue. And that's another thing. Guess what, friends and LaLa? They be thinking that I just joined.
no, I
Friends,
remember the
I've been
blue boots.
entertained by you for a year plus now. Please tell them the truth.
Oh
uh-huh.
yeah,
I
this
remember
is
blue
okay.
I ain't
boots.
just pop up. Look, I ain't just pop up
I
6
remember
months
Nicole.
ago and say, hey, I'm over friends. I've been a follower.
Oh,
I've
I
Uh-huh.
been a
know.
Yep.
listener. But
I
girl, if
know.
you got listen, girl, tell me, hold on, who's that ladybug, whatever your name is? Now if they over there running their motherfucking rat trap
Oh Lord.
and talking about they know they kicked me out. No, wait, hold on.
So
If they
let me
over there
just say
running their
this, right,
rat
Lady
trap
Blue?
and you got some information, wait, and you got some information that I don't know, and they over there lying saying that I was kicked out of what?
Oh.
Well, let me just say this.
Wait a
Netra.
minute.
So I'm gonna put it on the
No,
floor.
bring it up.
Netra and I got
Put
in a
it on
huge
the
ass
floor, lie.
argument. Netra and I got in a huge ass argument. And we did it quietly. Well, I did it quietly. And then she decided to go live 3 or 4 weeks about me. So much so that I had friends calling me and telling me, actually calling my phone number and telling me what was going on. She exposed our text messages and all that shit. Said I wasn't married. She said all that shit. Well, at that point, we had a conversation, and in that conversation, she said, I'll have to meet with the committee to see if you were allowed back in the escape room. I said, who the fuck said I was coming back to the escape room? I'm not coming back.
Okay.
I said, I'm not coming back. So I took, at that moment, in that part of a conversation, I took that control away from her, right? And that's when it went to hell. So she decided to go to hell with me. Well, I posted every mother effing text message between her and I. But before I did that, I went live. And I took it to hell because she sent me some personal pictures of her sick with a tube in her big old belly. And I posted it on TikTok.
You. Okay.
Yep, I took it to hell because I told you to leave me the fuck alone. And you didn't do it and you kept talking about me. So I took it to hell. But keep in mind, I only showed one picture. She sent me 12. And see, there's a reason I keep the 11 in my back pocket. Because if she ever tries to do it again, I'm going to post all 11. Because you're going to leave me the fuck alone. When I tell you to leave me the fuck alone, like friend says, there's a fucking reason I tell you to leave me the fuck alone.
Oh,
So,
wow.
if you would like Lady Blue on my Trophy Wife account, because it's Trophy Wife 2.0.
Know it.
No, my main account is, well, my big account, it's got like 4,000 people on it. My big account is LaLa, the Trophy Wife, or Trophy Wife 2.0. It's private, but you can go you can go follow it. And I will accept your follow, and you can read all the messages for yourself if you would like to be entertained. Yes, ma'am, because they're still there 2 years later.
Okay, but okay, so does anybody see this as being a pattern of the
Oh, hell, it's been a pattern. I told Netra that when it went down. It was a pattern.
Because didn't Tam say she exposed her text messages too as well?
Well, see, I don't know about no pattern. Now, what y'all saying?
It was Tam. It was me. It was before that. It was a couple of other people. I know their real names, so I don't know their screen names. So it was a couple of other people before that. One, oh God, why do I want to say it's Sunshine, but I don't think that's right. There was a couple of people before that. Then it was Redeemed. Then it was me, or was it me and then Redeemed? I don't remember. Then it was it's a whole fucking pattern. When you don't agree with her, she wants to expose you. Well, I expose her ass.
Wow.
Damn, I need to open up my space and make it FOE reject. I'm just joking, y'all. I'm just joking.
There's a reason I tell people to leave me the fuck alone, because
it might be a place of saving.
I mean, she talked about my husband. She talked about everything. Well, when you talk about my husband, I'm about to take it to the pits of hell, and there's no returning. And ask me if I'm sorry if I showed her a picture.
So,
okay, wait a minute. Let me just say this. But please, let me just allow me to say this. So, like, everybody's up here, and like 9 times out of 10, no, the conversation didn't start off as the Netra hate train. Nobody's hating on Netra. Everybody is up here basically saying their experience and whatever it is they went through. Now, you and that Lady Blue, I don't want to say your name wrong, baby, but y'all experience was way different than mine. You see what I'm saying? She never came off, and no, she never came off as like that. It's like she just went on like this fucking Wizard of Oz, like, oh yeah, you did it, like, you know what I'm saying, accused me of a vicious lie. That was my only problem with Netra. And it's really creepy at this point, because it was like last year the shit went on and all that, and she all like, oh, you fighting for your life? And I'm just like, what do you mean fighting for my life? Hell yeah, I'm going to say what is true and what ain't true. So that went on. So that been like, let's say 11 months or whatever, close to it, because it was like last year. Then she come with the Then she come with, again, this year, still like trying to hold on to this lie. Like, okay, now wait a minute now. That's different from saying whatever you want to say about somebody, but to try to put a lie on me and then think that that's okay just because somebody is giving you fucking sheets to wrap around your motherfucking ass. That's what hurted me. That's what came between me and Netra. Then I also watched her go to somebody else's, because when I was in her live, I was like, girl, I think we somebody. She's like, no, we ain't nobody. We ain't nothing. She ran over there to Glock and them and whatever and came to a corn cartel or whatever. And then she ended up coming back with a name. And if I'm not mistaken, she didn't even come up with the name. Somebody else did. So she came back with that. But still at the same time, I shouldn't have got emotionally attached, because I did. Like I said, when I met her, she was talking about the ball, and I strolled over. I think it was like $2 and a whole bunch of them. They had pictures up her and shit and all like that. I'm like, I just strolled up, strolled down. I was like, well, I think I'm gonna rock over here with the lady talking about going to the ball. You see what I'm saying? I think that was my biggest fall. You know what I'm saying? Because I got attached to like, oh damn, they dogging her and stuff all like that. But then once it got turned around on me, and y'all always be on here talking about, oh, we need receipts and this and this and that. And then when that shit came out to say that I did some shit like that, and it's been a whole motherfucking year, sometimes y'all got to sit back and watch a pattern on the motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of them do that back end stuff. I ain't never did that with Netra. I ain't never talked to nobody on the back end. Did none of that.
Wow.
So, but to be lied on, it's never cool to lie on somebody and then everybody be like, get the proof, get the fact. And I felt in my heart like, girls, you like threatened by me. I always told y'all, you, Diamond, everybody, not to be like I'm bowing down to none of y'all. But I said, that's y'all stuff. I want to come in, I want to support, but I ain't trying to be no content creator and do all like, no. You know what I'm saying? It's my guilty pleasure, to be honest with you. But I would not be dragged and slaughtered and just to be like, yeah, that's what she do. Even before, if I wanted to get started, what if I wanted to get started right now with the 8,000 people and I wanted to start my live? You know what I'm saying? You have people in there like, oh girl, we don't want to talk to you like this.